Many have tried to replicate the thrill of motor racing onto a board and into a game, but does this update of a damn fine effort tick one box or 12? Welcome to Rallyman GT in 5 minutes or less. Players will see themselves climbing inside the cockpit of a miniature plastic racing car, where risk taking and squeezing every last second out of the track are the order of the day. What that looks like mechanically is an advanced roll and move game, with each player in order of who's going fastest mapping out their turn on track with dice that represent your gear changes. Somewhat abstractly, each dice only moves you forward one space, but you'll also use a limited supply of coast dice to stay in the same gear and brake dice to quickly reduce your speed. But this is where your choice of tyre and weather conditions matter, as each dice you provisionally place on the track is either rolled one at a time or all at once. The benefit of the former is that you can halt your turn before you roll too many of the bad die facings to lose control, and the latter brings bigger risk but also the gift of focus tokens that help mitigate future dice rolls. At least that's what the game looks like driving in a straight line with no other cars on track. In reality, you find yourself needing to be in the same gear or higher as anyone you want to overtake, and corners have their own maximum speed requirements to represent the realities of physics. And the effect of losing control may slow you down or see you losing a turn dependent on your speed. Each track is made up of modular board pieces that provide the sandbox to expand upon the pre-made tracks found in the rulebook, and you can build whatever sort of track your heart desires. There's also a campaign mode in there and beat your own best time solo rules that round out everything you'd expect to see in a racing simulation game. So why might you like it? Well, on the one hand, dice and racing go hand in glove, but the curveball here is that movement is more akin to a min-maxing puzzle. Yes, you still have the risk and reward of how far do I push my car, but with the ascending and descending gears complemented by the coast and brake dice, you get a real sense of visualising your progress and then hoping and praying all goes well. Then there's everything peripheral to the dice rolling. The punishment for losing control feels commensurate with the speed you're going, despite the difficulty in catching up. Weather conditions add just the right amount of gameplay variation, and the solo rules try something a little bit different and add pen and paper elements that track your overall time. And finally, the modular boards. Yes, it's harder to set up than most racing games, but the possibilities are only limited by your imagination. As well, you may find the narrow lanes quite cramped, especially at higher player counts, but that only serves to exemplify the small margins and strategy you need to get ahead. But why might you not like it? Well, racing games should translate at least some of its associated adrenaline, but even the push your luck doesn't quite bring it, in large part due to the methodical nature of a turn. And every dice only moving you forward one space doesn't exactly make you feel like you're putting pedal to metal. There's also a disconnect with having only one of each gear available to you each turn, resulting in many turns which will see you getting up to your maximum gear and then hard braking for the corner and then passing. There's very limited ability to negotiate a corner and then accelerate out of it in the same turn, due to the need to place dice incrementally in ascending or descending order. If you're looking for similar games as a point of reference, then Formula D and Heat, pedal to the metal, are in the same ballpark. As for Rallyman GT, though, it takes the original and updates it with aplomb. Alas, I've been the voice of Benji, and this video has ended. What actually is a Rallyman? I'm genuinely flummoxed. Look, Billy, there's a Rallyman! Yeah! Wait, what?